What is up, guys? The Adventure here, and welcome to fixing my PS4. Today I got these parts for my PS4. This is a fan and thermal paste. These are thermal pads, and I'm gonna replace all of these. So, let's just get started. First, I gotta open up this fan. Removes dirt. Okay, cool. That's probably for removing like cleaning the fan or whatever. Thermal paste right here. Just wait. Oh, screwdriver. Little screwdrivers that come with the thermal paste. This is like the tiniest tube of thermal paste I've ever seen. Like, seriously, this stuff is for scraping off dried thermal paste. Let's just keep those in the box. Same with the little screwdrivers. I won't need these for now. I have my own tools. But yeah, thermal paste. There it is. Next up, the fan. This part I'm most excited about. Look at that. Looks very good. I mean, I did buy it brand new. Look at this. This is comparison. There's the old PS4 fan. This is the one I bought off the internet. This one feels a little bit lighter. Probably cheaper metal, but you get what you pay for, right? And I paid $17 for that, so there's the fan. Well, and then here's the thermal pads. I should replace these right away. I'm gonna replace these in a little. How do you open these? And I'm super happy these came today because I was scared they weren't going to come today. Clearly they did. And I'm very fortunate for that. Because I was going to have to take it apart again, but they just shipped all of it to me in one thing. So, I'll put all the old parts behind me on this table. And yeah, let's just get started on this. So, first of all, gotta clear some stuff up. The motherboard. This is the motherboard, guys. Sorry if the lighting's a little bad, but this is a motherboard. Hope you guys can see that. We had a lamp down here. Whatever, doesn't matter. So now, gotta take off these thermal pads. This is the first thing I'm gonna do. Take off these thermal pads. Because these are melted on here. Probably should be throwing these like a garbage pile or something. And now the ones on the actual PlayStation thingy. Yeah, they feel pretty cold. I mean, they're supposed to, right? Alright. Now. Oh, wait. Where's the other here? There's some thermal pads on this one. Also, I'm going to take these off. They're all full of dust, so. Oh. This one's hard to get off. Perfect. I got it off. Look at that, no more. Alright, now, first of all, thermal pads. I'm going to have to figure this part out. By the way, they are only supposed to be on these metal panels, not anywhere else, but they were obviously on my dang. Alright. They're obviously on my whatever. Can't remember what I was gonna say. Here. I'm gonna put multiple on this one because there's a big thing here. You know what? Let's just do the little ones first. How about that? Littler ones, I should say. Hopefully that's the sticky side. I think it is because they're sticking fairly well. Sorry if I'm being kind of quiet, guys. I gotta concentrate. This is a fairly easy job for repairing a ps4. If your ps4 ever breaks for some reason, just order the parts and look up a tutorial on how to fix it. Because you don't want to pay $100 just to fix a ps4 that you already paid hundreds of dollars for, right? So you might as well just buy the parts and try and fix it. And if you can't fix it, you buy another one, because then at least you can, if it does fix, you just saved money. But if it doesn't, you'll have to spend $300 anyways to get a new one. So, and you might as well get a new one if you're gonna pay for it to get repaired. So, I got those thermal pads on. Perfect. Now we got to put the new fan in. So, first of all, to do that, I have to remember the layout of this thing, because I gotta put these cords back into the motherboard. Pretty much like, yeah. This one goes to the hard drive reader. This one, the gray one went in this corner right here. One of these. And then the black one went somewhere. I know the white one went up here, up in that corner. Anyways, we're gonna put this fan in, and let's hope it works, right? So, first of all, we need our tiny little screwdriver. That's not the one. Our tiny little screwdriver. Boom. Boom, you see that? Boom. Then, we need... Was it the silver screws or the black ones? I'm not sure. I think it was the black ones. So let's just do the black ones. And hopefully these are the ones. By the way, after taking apart my ps4, my fingers from turning the screwdriver so much were sore. Now, I don't know how that even happens, but apparently it does. So. Bro, just stay on the screwdriver. Gravity-defying screws right here. And I will film every single bit of me putting this back together, because it's whatever, you know. People might want to watch this. What?
I realize you're trying to put your PlayStation together, but you must put these dishes away today sometime.
I know.
Not the drainers, but the rest. And on the stove.
Okay. Alright, guys, so, basically, what I'm trying to do is put this back in as carefully as possible, but also I need to screw in these screws pretty tight. And I swear the black ones were the ones that went in here, but I'm not sure. You know what? Maybe not. You know what? I have tons of silver screws, and, well, some of these just don't feel like they're fitting, so, or feel like they won't turn. Oh, that one's already in there, so I'll just keep those in there, but, yeah. that's pretty much where I'm at right now. Guys, by the way, these little blue strips right here, don't know if you can see those, but those go into the motherboard. Those were probably one of the most scary things to take off, because I was scared that that was going to like rip off and I couldn't put it back in. And same with these wires. I didn't know they could go back into the motherboard. Apparently they can. And, well, obviously they can. How does this go in here? This is the bottom panel, by the way. So, this black one is right there. You see that, guys? Boom. Now that right here on the bottom of the heatsink, that's where the thermal paste is going to go. So, pretty much that's where it's at right now. Oh gosh. Okay, everything's all good right now. For now at least. Is that's seriously what had all like those big panels on? Then I'm gonna reposition these then, so it forms one giant square, because otherwise it won't cover that entire thing, and I don't know if that's gonna work still if I don't cover it. So let's just make a big square with those. Alright, so that's where this is at right now. You see this? I gotta screw this in, and pretty much that's what it's gonna be like. Just gonna screw these things in. Wait a second. I wasn't supposed to screw these in. The bottom part of the fan, it screws in with one screw. Like, it screws in through that panel, that bottom one. Common mistakes when you're putting back together a PS4 for the first time. Common mistake, I'm sure. Alright. Now we can put those in. Here we go. See, it has arrows where you're actually supposed to put them in. So, basically, you gotta follow those, I think. Which I was not doing for the fan. But I know it's the screws that are supposed to go in because there's no holes on this one. So, pretty much, that's what's going on. Sorry if you hear stuff in the background, because I do have a decent sized family, aka giant. Sorry if I'm not making much commentary. I do have to concentrate on putting the screws together. Right there, cool. Let's see. Does it go in there? I mean, there is no arrow pointing towards it. So I'm guessing yes. Let's hope. Let me check on this one, see if there's any ones for that. There is not. Let's check on the motherboard just to be sure. There's not even screws over there for the motherboard, so. Dang, dude, why are these screws so hard to put in? My freaking hands are shaky. They always are. I don't know why, but they are. Alright. Next up, motherboard. This one I'm going to have to put thermal paste on. So basically, how the crap do you open this? Bruh. Me struggling to open a frickin' thermal paste thingy. There's literally a liner here. Right. There. Got a little bit off, guys. Finally. Alright. I'm getting to it. There we go. Let's move those back there. Alright. This part is where you want to be most careful. Okay? At least for me. Wonder, do you have to spread it around? Or what? That should be enough. I'm not sure. I just put a glob on there. Hopefully that's good. I'm not absolutely 100% sure because I'm not a try-hard at this stuff. But let me just try putting the thingy in. I see what I have to do. First off, let's just move these real quick. Boom. Thermal paste is on. Now, we're going to do these little blue things. Basically, they have a pretty snug fit. All you have to do is push them back in. If I can get it. There we go. That's one. The black line indicates where you're usually supposed to stop or about to supposed to stop. Boom. And now this tiny little one. This one should be the easiest one. One of the easiest ones. Boom. And I have to thread this little disc reader thingy through. This little cord. So I can read my discs. Otherwise I won't be able to connect that again if I connected the case on top of it. Okay. Now I gotta put this white cord back in. Basically what you do to take these off is you take a needle and those pliers and just pry, like not pry them off, obviously that'd literally break the thing, but you just firmly but carefully pinch it and then pull. It's very loose usually. Alright, here we go. The fan. Which way does it go? I have no idea. Probably should have figured that out. But, you know. Okay, it does go this way. I think. Yes, it does. Okay. Guys, it's a perfect fit. That's good. That's good, guys. Alright, now something I need to do. Put this thing on, and then gotta put the clamp on for it. This is the clamp. And they're giant screws too. Look at these big screws. Like, who needs that big of screws? Am I right? Okay. That one's gonna go in. I'll keep them loose just in case I need to adjust it a little bit. And then I'll tighten them up once I'm done putting both of them in. Boom. You want to make sure they're tight on there. Not too tight, but tight enough to where you can still, yeah, I know you know. Where you can still screw them off and not break the motherboard, you know? Anyways, now we're done with that. Gotta put this thing back on the thermal paste. And now we're pretty much done with the repairs. All we need to do is put this one on and it will be done with the repairs. But that's not where this video is going to stop. This video is going to stop at when I put this whole entire thing back together. Okay? So stay tuned, guys, because that's what I'm planning on putting it. Also, there is little things to stick this cord in, so it does stay out of the way. Just so you guys know, that's what that's for. And now, the final repair, pretty much. Final repair. Let's do this, guys. Here, I have to bend it on this side, right? That's how it goes on. Now those screws should hold it down. Alright, anyways, time for these little screws to go on. Oh! Okay, good. For a second I thought I dropped a screw inside the thing. That would have been bad because I would be missing a screw then. Because all these screws did come straight out of the ps4. Just to let you guys know. Straight out of it. Which means I need every single one of these. If I lose one, I'm done for. Oh my gosh. And once everything's tight in there, we should be done. Right, so. I don't know if this little screw's gonna fit. No, it doesn't. Need a tall screw, right? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And remember, all of this is just to repair a fan and some thermal paste. All of this, just for that. Oh crap, that cord might be in the way. Okay, I just pushed it out of the way. Good, good, good. This cord might be... Oh, guys. Crap, what did I just do? Okay, well I need to take this top shell off because apparently you weren't supposed to put the cord on the motherboard. You're supposed to put it on this panel thingy. So, we gotta take this off again. Jeez, 27 minutes? That's how long we've been recording for. Alright, come on, come on. Yep, there we go, perfect. That's why it was being harsh with me. That's why it wouldn't go down. Alright, basically... Oh, dang, dude. Already falling off? Bro, some thermal pads just fell off. Don't worry, though. They'll be stuck against it once I turn it on. And that kind of stuff. So don't worry, guys. If they come off, they're brand new. And they're pretty cheap, so... Won't expect them to work. You see this, you take it off, and you'll notice. And then boom, it's off. And then I needed to put this thing on. I was one step ahead. But hey, that's okay. In this process, I might as well learn it now rather than later, so I don't mess up again if I ever have to repair it. And now I can put it on. And this is pretty easy to put on. All you do is just snap it back into place. You should hear a little click. Yep, like that. Perfect. And boom. Now it is here. now I can start putting the screws back on. That cord was misplaced, guys. Be careful about doing that when you are repairing something at this caliber, because you really, really don't want to mess up, and especially on a PS4 that you play all the time. By the way, the PS4 does have an APU. I think it's a CPU and DPU put in one, so I think so at least. At least that's what I heard. Boom. Boom, bam, bop. Bada bop, boom. These black screws do need to go in somewhere, and I'm just going to do it in the tiniest little places, because these are the tiniest screws ever. Like, they're mostly on this panel and the bottom panel. And I don't think it really matters where you put the silver screws or the black screws, but I'm doing this just to be safe, because I am scared that I'll mess it up. So, and hopefully I'm not messing it up right now. Hopefully I'm doing a good job. Hopefully, though. Don't know for sure. Alright, there we go. Some of these screws might be hard to get in because the threading might be a little roughed up the first time you take it apart, like I am doing. It was probably all greased up before when they assembled it, and now it's just lost its grease or whatever, so if you're wondering why. Oh, also, this plate is pushing against it, so I'm just going to get another screwdriver, push up against it, and super easily I can put it back in, as long as the screw isn't stripped. This one kind of is, so it's a bit harder on this one, mostly because I probably couldn't get it out because it was too tight, so I kept trying. It stripped it a little bit. That looks good. That looks good. So, next, we gotta put the screws in the middle, obviously. Let's see. One there. Pretty much all the ones in the middle. This one, wait. Let's see, this one, and this one, yeah. Those ones. Boom. Alright, guys, well, I'm almost done. I pretty much am done. All I gotta do is put the top case on. Like so. Just a sec. Bro, why can't I get this thing back on? Minutes later, geez, holy crap. There we go. Great. I don't think that's good, but... Alright, guys, so you put 2 more screws in. 2 more, only 2 more, guys. Okay, count them with me, okay? Ready? Just a sec, gotta put this thing in my hard drive. Slide that in there like that. Boom, boom. And now... 1... Just a sec. 2. Oh, there we go. Guys. Oh my gosh, guys, I went from all of those pieces into just my PS4. Time to see how it runs. Alright, guys, This is my PS4. Time to turn it on. It turns on. Hey, that's a positive signal. Are you ready? Here's my genuine reaction. Oh, so good to see that PlayStation start up. Alright, guys. This is after an hour of putting this thing back together. Let's just see this. I'm hoping it works. Come on. It works, guys. Yeah, okay. Guys, it's back. It's back, baby. Let's go. Oh, after an hour of fixing it. There, finally. Alright guys, I forgot to record an outro for that video, so I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, and if you want more content like this, that subscribe button. And that was me putting my PS4 back together.